Go snowshoeing in the Catskills with us as we climb North Point, high above north-south lakes and the Hudson Valley.
We've started up on the Rock Shelter Trail and signed in. Don't forget to register here in the Catskills.
It helps with use numbers.
That's right. Also lets rangers know where you are should you be in an accident or you don't get home at the time others thought you were going to come home. So always really important.
We got some wildlife tracks, probably a couple doe prancing through the woods. The Rock Shelter Trail goes along the boundary with Forest Preserve and the campground. Fun fact, on the other side of this sign is all this property and land over here. There's Jeff. Camping is not allowed within the campground unless you're at a designated site. And then if you're in Forest Preserve, which is over here to your left, you have to camp. If you want to camp, you have to be 150 feet away from the trail. Let's just count it out. Pace it out like steps. Every step's at roughly a foot, so if you count 150 steps away from the trail, you're good to camp. Chugging along, came across this. This is what happens when emerald ash borer attacks an ash tree. The bark starts to do what they call blonding. This tree is gonna be dead, most likely within the year, or if not already. It's so sad. And then we got this one over here is doing the same thing. So like 90% of the ash trees in the Catskills are done. They're probably all gonna be gone within the next 3 years. 10% will survive, and that'll be the good genes for the next generation of ash trees. They'll come back. All right, our ultimate destination is up there. If you look where the skyline, you can kind of see the top of North Point. Trail kind of curves around. We go up the East Ridge.
We've traveled the 1.3 miles from Haynes Falls Road, or North-South Lake Road as I know it, but almost having to break out track. One snowshoer ahead of us and one person, God bless them, bare booting the entire way. I don't know where you find that energy, but from here we are now going to continue on.
One thing that's great about hiking in the winter time with the lack of leaves on the trees, you always get a view. And so there's North Mountain. That's our destination. Right over there. You can start seeing some of the cliffs and the trees. It's kind of cool. You don't see any of this in the summertime. It's all just green tunnel. Be careful. Nicely done. Just about to the trail junction. Look at those cliffs. Oh, that's so cool. There goes Jeffrey.
On to another trail junction, one of many in this area, which always makes a good idea to have a map here because there's just so many different trails. But we've reached the intersection with the Escarpment Trail, and we've got about a little over half a mile to get up to North Point.
We
So
just gotta get up one more cliff band.
yeah, one more cliff band, some ice. We'll see how it is. I imagine it's not too bad.
Other
And,
people are coming down right now, so they made it.
yeah.
We can make it.
there you go.
Get into the Hudson, South Mountain, and then there's North Mountain.
Here we are on North Point.
With background plane noise.
Yes. We were like, what's the chance that a plane is flying over as we're going to start recording? But there it is.
This is one of the most popular hikes from the campground for people that are spending the night.
Down there at North
There's
South
some-
Lake.
they're frozen over. There's snowmobiling on the lake.
Right now there were only 2 other people up here with us, so a little more quiet than normal.
And then
but,
over Jeff's shoulder, you can see into the Hudson Valley. There's the Hudson River,
Yep.
partially frozen over.
High peak.
Beautiful day. A
Very
little bit of
nice.
light snow falling.
And we're going to head back down now because it's starting to get chilly.
It's cold.
Brr. See you down there. Don't forget at the end of your hike to sign out. We're back from North Point at the Schutt Road trailhead.
And snow has greeted us for our finish.
Yeah, well, actually, you can see it falling lightly behind us. It actually has been more snow than I thought was going to come down. But
We might get a couple inches tonight.
we realized on the way back this is both of our first trip to North Point in the snow. Not that we haven't been to North Point an awful lot over the years.
I've
but-
been up to almost the last cliff line with the trail junction.
but neither of us
Must
have
have
been
gone
up there.
further.
So, actually, a first in the Catskills for both of us today.
There's so much to do here.
Yeah, sometimes.
Lifetime of exploration.
Total trip was about 5.2.
Three.
I had 5.2. He had 5.3, so it must be 5.25.
Nice little loop, and it goes through.
A lollipop.
And it's not the
From here at Schutt Road, we followed Rock Shelter to Mary's Glen. Mary's Glen up to the Escarpment Trail. The Escarpment Trail up to North Point. Then we came back down the Escarpment Trail
Bad Man's Cave.
to the trail junction. Instead of going back Mary's Glen, we stayed on the Escarpment Trail, went to Bad Man's Cave. At Bad Man's Cave, I don't know if that trail has a name, but we took the side trail that from Bad Man's Cave that takes you back to Mary's Glen, and then came back Rock Shelter here to the Schutt Road trailhead. So I guess a lollipop with 2 sticks.
And what's neat about this hike is the forest you go through is very varied.
Yeah,
When you're on the ridge for North Point, it's a white birch forest. When
spruce.
there's fir, a whole
Yeah.
fir thicket. It's cool.
You're on some ridges like where,
Some mountain laurel.
mountain laurel. There's also some flies that you go through, little swampy areas that are actually pretty rare here on the Catskills. So it's definitely very varied. It's another one of those nearby hikes for us that's, especially in the summertime, we'll bang it out for fun. But
Excuse me for stuffing my face.
we finally have enough snow to break out the snowshoes and
First week of snowshoeing.
yeah, so
this season.
hopefully we get a little more tonight to freshen it up, and we'll get back out there. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Looking for more hikes along the Escarpment Trail? Check out our suggested video of hiking the Southern Escarpment Trail. Or for everything Catskills, check out the Catskills playlist. Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Mo.
And
we're
we're
the
the
Hiker
Hiker
Trash
Trash
Husbands.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching.